Mr. Anuj Buddhiraja, Country Manager for India Markforged. He has over 2 decades experience in driving sustainable growth in manufacturing industries, empowering companies to take advantage of additive manufacturing to break through design, manufacturing, and business barriers. Mr. Anuj was instrumental in defining growth strategy across automotive OEMs and component supplier verticals. Coming from an engineering background, he has expertise in additive manufacturing, CAD, PLM industry. So Mr. Anuj will deliberate upon how Indian industry is embracing additive manufacturing to win against supply chain challenges. So delegate, let's welcome Mr. Anuj.
Just a brief agenda. I'll set up the introduction very quickly, and then we will take you through 3D printing applications, how different applications are able to solve those challenges. A brief introduction about Markforged, followed by the Q&A session. So as I believe everybody understands about the Industry 4.0 revolution. So we all understand and know that the fourth industrial revolution is already here. So digital manufacturing is going to change everything. It's going to change the way things are being manufactured very soon. And it is touching each and every industrial vertical space, starting from aerospace to automotive to medical to heavy industries or to the energy segment as well. And we have already started seeing these changes which are coming through, and which we have seen in last few years. All this technology have already been adopted at a larger scale in automotive, aerospace and defense. But now this is touching each and every industry vertical and the segment, and applying to the different applications to overcome their day-to-day challenges, and obviously to improve the overall productivity and efficiencies while maintaining the sustainability and improving the sustainability and helping those industries to be more profitable. How digital transformation is changing the mining workflow. Let's have a look at it. There are actually the unique challenges where the mining industry is concerned of. Their locations are very remote. I think everybody from the industry understands it very well. And why it is a problem? The problem still lies there because it is in a remote location. The overall distribution setup, the overall supply chain is very much disturbed. And considering those kind of closing the borders or those kind of pandemic challenges, it is really more painful. So sometimes there are some challenges, some different turbulence in the overall industry, which helps us to innovate more. So I would say in last 2 years, we have seen industries moving their supply chain challenges from a manufacturing to distribution to regional hub model to a point of need model. And the overall way of manufacturing the things are changing. So now, looking into the digital transformation, we are helping the industries to keep a digital inventory. If you have a design, you print the part. You can print a prototype part, you can print a part, you can print a tool. This is how the whole industry is changing in the manufacturing space and moving towards a complete supply chain system where the point of need is where the part is, rather than moving from the manufacturer to the point of need. So all those modern miners needs the modern equipment to implement those technologies in their plants. I'll just quickly take you through the current adoption of additive manufacturing, especially in the mining industry at a global level. Just few names which everybody is aware about is like Caterpillar. They have already starting adopting 3D printing for their prototyping as well as for running their factories by printing these spare parts in their shop floors. Companies like Apiroc, they have also started using this 3D printing to move into the digital models, and then where they are sharing these digital models across the different remote locations, keeping it as a digital inventory and to manufacture the part right on the spot wherever the part is required. They're already looking into both composite, plastics and metal technologies as well, where they have started exploring the capabilities of the metal 3D printing. Companies like ThyssenKrupp, they are in the process of setting up a complete 3D printing hub. Metso, they are already into experimenting of shipping their 3D printed parts in metal itself, which is kind of a wall components and sometimes of consumables as well. A very quick overview and couple of stories about current adoption level of additive manufacturing in India. So there is a very interesting story which is not related to, I would say, metal and mining, but it is giving you an idea how the industry in India is embracing Industry 4.0, and they all are working to towards working smart, implementing Industry 4.0 technologies. So this is about National Institute of Fashion Technology, where they are one of the torchbearer, one of the leading institute to help the textile industry. So as just for the interest of everybody, the apparel industry is a very, very dynamic industry where every season there is a new product to be manufactured. Now, every new product to be manufactured means there are a lot of new tools which are required, and there are new spare parts for the machines which are required. Now, machine spare parts is all across the different industry vertical. The domain is still the same. The requirements are still the same, be it a fashion or a garment industry, be it a metal mining industry. Machineries are there. Managing the parts, managing the obsolescence management of the spare parts is the key for each and every plant to be running smoothly. So NIFT has started this initiative around 2 years ago, and now last year they came up and live, where they are supporting the complete garment manufacturing industries to print the part on demand. So there are some customized tools which they have started printing it and providing it to the industry. There are industry in the portfolio with NIFT where they wanted to have a printer in-house to start printing those parts, be it as a customized tools, be it as a prototype part, or be it as a spare part of their sewing machine or other machineries in the plant. And looking into this kind of initiative, if you see all these small parts are 3D printed parts, which they have designed and printed it in-house. And looking into this kind of initiative, they have already launched a same-day spare part initiative. So this is what NIFT's larger agenda is, where they want the industry to embrace this Industry 4.0 working smart and print those parts on demand whenever they need it at their plant, rather than waiting for these parts to come from the other countries and take a longer time. It could be in few weeks, it could be in few months, and now they can print these parts in few hours. Thank you. So we are reinventing the mining and the manufacturing so that we can build anything, whatever you can imagine tomorrow.